Danny for Seconds Out. Delighted to be joined by Angelo Dragone, the Italian Stallion, if you can't see the T-shirt. How's it going?
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, all good, mate, all good. Obviously, these uncertain times, trying to keep positive and keep active as well, which is the main thing. And just getting through it, really.
And you're still working on your PT stuff, aren't you, while all this is going on via the miracles of modern technology?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's all new to me, to be honest. But it's keeping the clients happy and just it's benefiting them as well. Like obviously, people are stuck about the gym, and some people haven't got any equipment, etc. So just making the most of it. Yeah, it's all new to me, but it seems to be getting more popular by the week, to be honest. So it's just a little bit of pocket money to keep me going, to be honest.
It's fair to say you've got several jobs. Just tell us a bit about. We're going to talk about the boxing at length, of course, and you're doing the PT and the academy, of course. But tell us a bit about the other job that you do.
Oh, the milkman.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, I was lucky enough before my last fight. I went full time into boxing, but I've been on the milk ground for like 10 years since. Well, I was like on and off since the age of 7. It's like a family run business. Obviously, when I had the Welsh title fight last, I just couldn't juggle the both together. My dad obviously pushed me to follow my dream, so I could go full time. You know what I mean? So I don't actually work on the milk anymore as such, but I still do the PTs and stuff to keep me going, and it mixes well with my boxing career as well. You know.
Is it right the milk comes from your dad's dairy farm?
It's not an actual farm; it's distributors. Yeah, so he started a small milk business, say about 26 years ago now. So my mother works there, my aunties, my uncle. So it's all family-run business. So it's a busy place.
Tell us a bit about yeah, go on.
A lot of arguing on the family business too.
I can imagine. Tell us a bit about your route into boxing, because you were quite a late starter, weren't you?
Yeah, late starter. Obviously, those who don't know me, I started when I was like, say about 17 boxing. I fell down a bit of a wrong path, to be honest, and got myself into a bit of trouble with alcohol and drug abuse. So I obviously had to find a focus and, to get myself on the straight and narrow kind of thing. So I went into boxing, and as soon as I put the gloves on, to be honest, I loved it, and I just, I did only had about 25, 26 amateur fights. But yeah, I just loved it the moment I walked into the gym, to be honest, and it sorted me right out.
Who was it that encouraged you to go to the gym in the first place? You said you were suffering from alcohol and drug abuse. Who was it that thought boxing would be the right thing to steer you away?
My uncle's in the gym as well. He's a former boxer as well, and my cousin was my younger cousin was boxing. He was already like a 3-time Welsh champion. And I used to look at him and I was like, look how well he's doing, young boy like that now, and I'm wasting my life away, kind of thing. And it kind of inspired me to go and just do it, like, do you know what I mean? So I got to give credit to my uncle and cousin really for the inspiration and the motivation, kind of thing. Do you know what I mean?
How long into your amateur career, and I know you had a couple of unlicensed at the end as well, but how long into that period did you realise this could be a career rather than just a hobby or a focus?
I don't know. I've always like all my amateur fights, I never had an easy fight. I've always had when I had say 10, 11 fights, I was always fighting like the Welsh champions, or it wasn't like fear to go in there with anybody. Like, so there's always been that tough guy, like a good club boy kind of thing. And never was like Welsh elite or GB squad or nothing like that. Like, I've always been tough and rugged, as they say. And I just believed my style was suited to the pros. I could take a shot, to come forward a lot, and it's been a great decision to go pro. Like, it's suited me down for the ground, to be honest. And obviously, I've made the sacrifices and dedication, and I keep on improving and keep progressing. So, it's just, I feel like the older I'm getting, the better I'm getting. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, you must be relatively fresh, even though you're 30 now, because you only had a short amateur career. You only had a couple of unlicensed, so you must still feel pretty fresh, like you've got a lot left in the tank.
Yeah, 100%. I feel like I was speaking to the boys not so long ago. Like I feel like I'm in my prime now. To be honest, I feel like great. Even if I got all the experience about through the amateur and like as a professional, like I wanted to when I turned pro. Like I didn't want to mess around. Like obviously because I was like 28, 29 when I turned pro. I wanted to get in there with kind of the best. And I fought like Reece Saunders, dangerous opponent. My third fight, went into straight into a 6th rounder. Normally, like you might uh, get your record up like up to 8, 9-0, but I just wanted to test myself. And obviously, I had the Welsh title fight in my only my 5th fight, so I just want to keep going and keep fighting the best. To be honest.
You mentioned the Welsh title fight there. Obviously, that's your only defeat so far as a pro. Came short by a few points against Christian Twos. He's a very good fighter. Do you take some positives from that in that you stepped down super featherweight for the first time? You took a big step up in very early in your career as well, and you still came close to pulling it off.
I think I did pull it off. I got robbed. But no, yeah, obviously it's all positive. It's made me more hungrier and mentally, physically. Even after taking a knock like that, obviously it's a lot to take mentally. Like obviously thinking we had the decision, blah blah. But I won't go into that. Like, but it's made me more mentally and physically like stronger. So I believe it'll stand me in good stead for the future. And like I just want to keep fighting those unbeaten prospects, or I just want to keep climbing the ladder. I don't want to go back to fighting 4 rounds journeyman because I'm not going to learn anything of it, or just it's pointless for me, to be honest. I know it's good to learn your trade, but I feel like I've done that now. I just want to keep fighting the best out there. Like,
what is the route for you going forward? And are you staying at 130 at super feather?
Well, that's the fight we wanted. We wanted a rematch. Obviously, he's moving on to other things. But my manager Richie Garner's got a deal in place for me to fight for another Welsh title. The deal's done, which obviously it was done before this lockdown took place. Like, obviously, I can't mention names, but I'm dropping down to featherweight, and it's going to be another Welsh title shot. So it's done in principle, but obviously got to wait to see when we're back up and running, kind of thing. So that would be my next fight.
The reason I'm laughing is because this morning I watched a video that you did with Kieran Givens where you had the Christian Twos fight signed, but you couldn't say that you were fighting him. So it's like history repeating itself.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, like I don't want to say too much. Obviously, I think you can have a good idea who it is. Like if we drop it down to featherweight.
Yeah, I mean, there's not that many featherweights in Wales to fight for the area title, isn't there?
Until things are in black and white kind of thing, I'll announce it then. But it's one to look forward to, and it's one I'm fully confident of winning. And yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
How easy do you find it to make the weight? I mean, especially moving down again.
Obviously, for those who don't know much about the weigh-ins and stuff like that, I was fighting at like lightweight. Say around like I don't know 9 stone 10, 9 stone 8. I think I went down to when you have the on the day weigh-ins.
Same day weigh-ins.
Yeah, on the same day weigh-in. So obviously I could easily done super fair, but obviously it was the last like pound or two was a little bit tough, like, but obviously when you got that prize in front of you get it done. Do you know what I mean? And I weighed in a little bit lighter for super fair. I went down to like 9 stone 3, and it should be 9 stone 4. So it's like I'm only like 2-3 pounds off anyway, so I'll get it done anyway.
And now you're not doing the milk as well, and I'm assuming that's still the case because you've got sponsors obviously behind you as well. That's got to be a help so you can dedicate yourself, because even when you're doing PT, and you're kind of helping yourself a little bit there as well.
Yeah, exactly. Just like in my normal day-to-day job, I'm like from the start, I'm in the gym 6 o'clock in the morning for clients, like, so I'm active all day. So I'm keeping fit, just training clients and all that, you know what I mean? And I fit my training regime around them as well, and you know what I mean? So I'm training myself
to do the milk round. 6 o'clock start must be a lay-in for you.
Yeah, no, yeah. Yeah, I was up half 2 in the morning, 6 days a week on the milk run, and then obviously going for a run after the milk, and then training in the boxing gym at night. There's knackered, like, it was horrible, like, but you have to get it done for a wage, like, innit?
Do you miss all the old dears recognising you on the round from your boxing exploits in the paper and stuff?
Yeah, and the ones who answer the door in the dressing room, like.
Well, yeah, those two.
No, no, I miss the customers. Like you get to see them every day, obviously, and I do miss the customers on the rounds in the shops and stuff. And I see the old people getting the paper and stuff. You always stop and chat to them, like, and it's nice to see them now and again. And they tell me, "Oh, I read the paper. You're doing well and all that." So it's nice they still keep in touch that way as well. Do you know what I mean?
And before we let you go, people that want to follow the journey of the Italian Stallion, tell us your main social media handles so they can find you.
Social media, I'm on all social media. So Instagram, Angelo Dragone Boxing, Facebook, Angelo Dragone. Just give me an ad, or you can follow my pro boxing page, and Twitter, and I think it's Dragone Angelo 07. So just give us a follow the journey, guys. It's going to be an interesting one. I'm always in a good fight. So just keep us support, and thank you for those who do support me. It means a lot.
Brilliant. Well, really appreciate your time, and best of luck with everything once this lockdown's over.
Yeah, thank you for your time. Appreciate the interview, and stay safe, and I hope we catch up with you soon.